Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. E3 is coming up very fast now, and as of me making this video in late May, we have absolutely no idea what's in store for us with regards to Star Wars games. There's every chance that we'll hear absolutely nothing, but there's always a chance that we will hear something. So today's video is just me talking about whether or not we can expect to see anything Star Wars related at the event. As always, if you enjoy the video, then be sure to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all things Star Wars gaming. In terms of future games that we actually know about, so far we have LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which got delayed indefinitely at the start of April, Star Wars Hunters, which we haven't heard a peep out of since its reveal in mid-February, and of course the Ubisoft Star Wars game from Massive Entertainment. Star Wars Hunters is due to release later this year, and I imagine LEGO Star Wars will probably still release this year, but it will likely be during autumn or fall if you prefer. The Ubisoft game is still in early development, so it's easily a few years away. With regards to these games, I imagine we could have a revised release date for LEGO Star Wars, and with Star Wars Hunters, I'm expecting to see a proper reveal trailer and a release date for that as well at E3. I'm not going to hold out too much hope for LEGO Star Wars though, but certainly with Hunters, we haven't heard anything in over 3 months, and E3 is literally the best time for them to start going ham on trailers and details about the game. As for the Ubisoft game, I'm really not expecting to see anything at all. Of course, it would be great to hear something from them, even just the smallest of details would be amazing, but I'm not going to hold out any hope. So they're my expectations for games we actually know about, but what about rumoured games and perhaps things we don't know about? Games we don't know about beyond the rumours is a tough area to talk about really, but of course it's always nice to get new announcements. That said, with games we do know about, and the ones that are rumoured, it's very unlikely that we'll really see anything outside of those because there already is a fair bit. Rumoured games thus far are Battlefront 3 from DICE, a small scale shooter from somewhere else in EA, a KOTOR remake from Aspyr Media, and a Mandalorian game from one of Xbox's first party studios. It's worth noting that you should always take rumours and even proper leaks with a grain of salt, especially when they're talking about something that's not even been confirmed. With regards to Battlefront 3, I definitely think we will see that game in a few years' time, and the sooner EA announces it the better, but that certainly won't be at E3, or perhaps not even for another 1 or 2 years' time. There's always a chance EA Play Live will have something, but I'm really not going to hold out any hope. As for a smaller scale shooter to release this year, I think we could definitely see something like this, but I'm not really sure if they'd wait until EA Play Live to reveal it, or some other time leading up to that point. We know that EA is taking part in the Summer Games Fest on June 10th, so there's always a chance we could see something revealed there with the gameplay trailer at EA Play Live, but again, I really don't know. Now it's worth adding that the last 4 to 5 years, EA hasn't taken part in the actual E3 event due to EA Play Live taking place during the days leading up to it, and I very much doubt that they'll be at E3 this year either, because they're going to be at the Summer Games Fest on June 10th, and then they obviously have EA Play Live on July 22nd. As for the KOTOR rumours, I think we could absolutely see some kind of announcement at E3, but I'm not going to go in expecting anything huge for it. It's been rumoured as well that KOTOR 1 and 2 are getting PlayStation and Switch ports later this year, so we could potentially see something revealed with regards to those, but I'm not entirely sure if they would be done at E3 during the main show. And finally, for this Mandalorian Xbox game rumour, again, it's something that absolutely could be announced, but it could easily not as well. I think it would be good for Xbox to announce it if they are genuinely working on it, but even if they are, it's still likely a few years away. The same goes for the KOTOR remake. If it truly is in development like Jason Schreier says, then it probably won't release until 2023 at the earliest. We know that this year is going to be a big one for Star Wars games and Lucasfilm games in general, and to be fair, with 2 game announcements this year for Star Wars, it's already been a pretty big year, but hopefully at E3 it will only get bigger. I'm definitely going into the Summer Games Fest and E3 with expectations of Star Wars games, but I'm not going to be placing them too high as I simply don't want to get too disappointed. Whilst Star Wars gaming YouTube has been immensely quiet in recent months, I just want to say thank you to everyone for supporting me continually. I'm really hopeful that it will change and it will pick back up again, but until then I'll keep on grinding away and hopefully you guys will continue to stick with me on that journey. But that is going to be it from me today though. Let me know in the comments below whether you're expecting to see anything from E3 this year or not. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.